Hey everyone, Mozart here. Just a quick review. What was I going to say? Total 3 altcoins have entered the buy zone. I've mentioned many times that the $790 to $850 billion range for total 3 is a good buy zone in case of a correction. Today, we touched that zone. Trump said today that China violated the terms of the agreement, and at that moment, the minimum was around $845 billion, if I'm not mistaken. So right here, you can buy altcoins at the upper edge of this range. Pick up any top altcoin you like. Really solid top altcoins. What is top alta? In my understanding, everywhere. It could be Ripple, maybe Avalanche. It could be Cardano. It could be Link or something else that's pretty decent. BNB, of course, or even TRON. Sometimes even meme coins, like PEPE, are possible too. Yeah, something like that. Ethereum can also be included here, because with Ethereum, despite all the big picture chart analysis and forecasts I've given before, there's still a chance it could reach the 3 to 3.2 thousand range. And as it goes deeper, it suddenly keeps moving in that direction, which is by no means guaranteed it could go there. It's quite possible that they could buy it up right from here too, because the 3,000 level is still holding on the monthly chart. To buy up this whole block. You can buy up this entire block. From a technical and chart perspective, this is the perfect entry point for a long position. You can just split your positions here and buy in with 3 orders for your favorite altcoin. That's it. The worst case scenario, as I've already said, basically, this is that very block. If you consider that this could be a double top, for example, then even in that case, the move would land right around the $800 billion mark. So even then, it would be closer to the lower boundary of this block. Not all the way, not at the very bottom of this boundary, but closer to it. All of this entire candle, happened when Trump started negotiating again, with countries for a good buyback. So even just for a simple rebound, this is a good entry point. That's what concerns altcoins. That's it. I have nothing more to add here. I've already said everything about this. Next up, Bitcoin. Nothing is changing for us with Bitcoin. It's the same as it was before. Our entry point is still 750. The price is basically right around the entry point. This was mentioned in the last video. That is the red line. We touched it here for the first time, the 30th moving average. The likelihood that we'll touch the yellow one now isn't very high. That's how it looks from a technical point of view. How could we touch it now, in my opinion? For example, they could push it down to 102, 101, maybe even 100, 500. They could push it down here, just giving you a heads up. So don't let this catch you off guard. They could push it there through a bounce, like this. And that's when we would touch the yellow one. So for it to just drop straight down here right away, breaking through all of this, it's pretty unlikely. For that to happen, it would take something like China and Trump having a total falling out, just completely breaking things off, canceling the 90-day grace period, so to speak, and putting everything back the way it was instantly. For now, Trump seems willing to negotiate as far as we can see, and he's willing to talk with them, even despite all these alleged violations of trade agreements. Well, supposed violations, as he says. I don't really know what's actually going on over there. Here. So only if Bitcoin moves sideways, then yes, we'll touch the yellow line. It'll get there. Sooner or later, we'll touch both the white and the green lines. The green one will move up faster because it's the 100th of the white 200th, and that's the scenario I see. Or maybe we stop somewhere around here now. Maybe make a small dip closer to the 100 mark. Bounce back up here. Start moving sideways. Consolidating, something like that. It catches up, and only then do we touch the yellow line. That will definitely happen, 100%. But for it to go down from here, it's very unlikely. Only if Trump really gets into a serious conflict with China again, like a major one, to the extreme. Only in that case. That's Bitcoin. What does Bitcoin look like on the 4-hour chart? Well, basically, we've already tested that. Yeah, this is the worst case scenario that could happen here. Here's the 4-week level, about 103, roughly 103,500. That's the zone. That's where it'll reach. Yeah, 102, 101. Probably, in some extreme case, we could hit 100,500. Hello, that's a funny number. Yeah, we could end up there too. Something like that. Well, probably, yeah, we can. Considering that we're already below, the weekly S3, what a range. Here you could imagine some kind of pattern that has hypothetically closed. It could really be the case. And it kind of points toward 102. If we decide to fully play out this pattern, that's possible. Just a heads up, this is not a trend reversal. It's not a global market reversal. It's just a correction. Probably the first major correction since, well, honestly, I don't even know since when. Since the beginning of April, since April 10th, this is the first major correction. In total, from the peak, it's now about 7.5%. It could still be 7, maybe up to 10%. That's about where it could go. This is a standard, solid correction. Bitcoin does this sometime. So, there's no need to panic at this time. Well, okay, I'm talking as if I'm giving you advice. I'm not recommending anything. My opinion is just what I'll do. I'm just saying what I'll do. You do whatever you want for me. They're good buying points. The range for total 3 is $790 to $850 billion. That's a good range, in my opinion. I'll be buying here, even just for a bounce. That's it, that's my forecast. If anything changes, and things change often, because trading is discrete, meaning it's intermittent, and I check every day to see how the candle closes. And if suddenly I don't like something, or on the contrary, I really like something, I'll write a review about it. Thank you all. This was Mozart. Have a good evening, have a great weekend, and goodbye everyone.